Hello, friends. How's it going? Is my audio working? It's working, isn't it? Okay, I think my audio is working. Okay, cool. Yes, it is. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Imagines Beep Beep having the zoomies. Beep Beep is currently having the eat the planties. Eat all the plants. Hello, my fellow disappointments. You're projecting, Sabby. I'm kidding. How's everyone doing on this Saturday morning? Delancey, hello. Hello from South Africa. Hello, thanks for joining. Good day, all. Good day, dear sir. Day, Panda. I like the pink. You like the pink? It's a Twitch shirt. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, it's a Twitch shirt, but like, I don't even stream on Twitch. I just happen to have a Twitch shirt, so I don't know. I don't know why. I do like the pink though. I like this kind of pink. I don't know what this is called. I guess I like Twitch pink. Maybe I should stream on Twitch just to get good enough. Maybe they'll give me another shirt. That's the goal. I do like it's like what color, what would you describe this color as? It's not really like pink pink, I would say. It's like kind of pink, but less pink than pink pink. For my colorful friends who know their colors, how would you describe this color? Dusty pink. Yeah, dusty pink. Okay, yes. Dusty pink. I like this dusty pink color. Coral. What does coral look like? Coral pink. I think coral is a little bit more peachy. Let's look at dusty pink. I think it is dusty pink. Like that sounds correct. Yeah, it's dusty pink. I really like this color. It's like kind of nude but pink. Very close to salmon. You think this is very close to salmon? Really? But salmon's orange. Oh. Coral is kind of orangey. I see. J1, good morning, all. Hello. Hello. Color goes well with your complexion. Thank you. Thank you. I have a very like cool toned complexion, I think. I believe. Thank you, Hakanata. Very cute shirt. It's one of the best lipstick shades. That would actually be a cute. I don't wear lipstick, but if I did, this would probably be like the lipstick shade I go for as well. Okay, now let's get started. Let me look at my excellent choices of 5 different playlists and see which one we should do today. We haven't done this one for a while. Let's do this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, first Pomodoro finished. How's everyone doing? Where did you guys go? You have disappeared. I must. Too many tabs. Too many tabs open. I have way too many tabs open. There you are. Drink water, folks. True. Proceed to choke. Yay, thank you, Vivek. Yes, please do like the stream if you haven't already. If you're able to, it helps us immensely for other people to find the stream as well. I was working on I was doing the blockchain stuff still in JavaScript. Yeah, it's just I'm currently just doing like some hashing stuff. However, I just noticed that they don't actually have any testers, so I don't know. Very strange. I guess I'll just assume that it's correct. Where's Cat? I think Cat was there, and then Cat disappeared. Other Cat is here eating plants. Yeah, Boop! You eat plants. Delicious. Delicious plant. Hello, very productive, Gabrielle. Nice. Awesome. Hey, Kyra. No, Tina, do you play lo-fi music on Spotify? No, I do not. I just download it directly from YouTube. Not from Spotify. Ooh, why do you have so many dust particles on you? What'd you do? Did you go hide in... Oh no, Boo. You went to go hide in the dusty cabinet again, didn't you? I don't know if you guys can hear her. She's just like, yep, I did. My bad. I did the thing that I wasn't supposed to do. Floof. Yeah, Floof. She's so floofy. Thanks for having me for the first hour. I'm now off to dinner. Enjoy dinner. I'm really craving sushi today, but I have no sushi. That is what I wanted to say. I just had to. Oh, Boop. Wait, can you guys actually hear her squeak? She's just squeaking randomly. I've just had the most confusing and confidence diminishing hour in a long time. I've never really revised for school, so I decided to start now before my exams are closed. It just means I have more to go. Confidence diminishing hour. Before your exams are closed? I think at this point, it would just be Pareto rule as much as possible, right? Like, just find the things that what I would used to do is look at past exams and see what are the questions that happen a lot, and then just learn those things because the likelihood of them showing up in the new exam is higher than trying to learn everything. That's how I managed to keep up my procrastination habit. Hopefully that helps, but keep at it. Make sure your energy levels are good. Drink your coffee, eat your food. Don't eat too many carbs or else you get sleepy. Lots of protein and fat. Have a good din. Dear God, here we go again. I want a Boop in my life to keep me warm. She is very warm. Boop is a very good pillow, and Boop is also a very good lap cat. Sometimes she's also a footrest. I miss you all. I watched the stream on my own time. Oh, hello, Max. I've been wasting my life away on you and NYC commute. Yay, Max. Thanks so much for joining. It's been a while, hasn't it? Doesn't it look like I'm just like stroking something very strange? You can't see Boop on camera. It's okay. We're over that now. I missed you too, Max. I'm glad that you're still watching all the streams though. So I guess I'm there in spirit. What's your favorite music while studying? I actually don't listen to music while I study. The music is just for you guys. Yeah, because I get distracted easily. So if I listen to music, I would just like forget what I'm doing. But if I'm coding though, generally lo-fi like this is what I would listen to. I spent so much time trying to make perfect detailed notes that I didn't have time to actually study. No, no. I think that's like a big study trap. Look, it's Boob's fur. Are you shedding your winter coat? Is spring here? I mute the music too most of the time. Yeah, I do as well. Hi Tina, I saw your videos a lot. You are great. Only Saturdays can be here because of work. Hi everyone. Thanks so much for joining. No problem. I mean, joining all these different times, any of the times above. And also on Discord, if you can't join the streaming times. There's always someone studying on Discord. Okay, okay, Boop, you sit here. Very cute. You sit here. But that means you're already reviewing the topics, which is a good first step. Yeah, I mean, generally, what I do, it kind of depends. If it's like a memorization heavy one, I also very much do the Pareto rule. So I just like remember the things I need to. What helps a lot is I just like, so I don't actually take notes. But I do have recordings. So what I would do is like write the stuff down and then I would go, no, Bob, no, sit on keyboard. I would go and like just for each slide, because I prefer using slides. That's like ideal. I would go through each slide and then just remember everything there and then say it out loud to myself without looking at it. And I go through that. And I find that generally if I go through that once or maybe twice, if there's a lot of stuff, then I'm pretty much good to go. So that's how I do it. If it's like not memorization heavy, it's skill based, very quick overview of concepts, and I just jump immediately to practicing doing the thing. Cat problems with the hair, right? It's like so much fluff everywhere. So much fluff, especially Boop. Beep Beep would he kind of like removes his own hairs by grooming a lot, but Boop doesn't. Boop's tail is like a question mark or a hook. Yeah. I don't know. Is that like I read somewhere that okay, it doesn't work now. Okay, yeah. Boop unplugged. Boop, you unplugged the mic. Very bad girl. No unplugging the mic. Also, as you can see, I have issues with disciplining my cats. Does anybody else have this issue? It's just like, you're very bad. It's like, you're so cute though. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be a parent that's just gonna spoil the kids so much. Um, that's a problem. Well, I hope whoever I marry does not spoil the kids, or else the kids are just gonna be like huge brats. I don't know. It's just like I'm like, oh, you're so cute. My cat is also giving me cuddles. Oh, so cute. She's so warm. You're so warm, Boop. I've seen her playing with Boop's tail. Yeah, because her tail is always like, it's always curly like that. It's supposed to mean something, but I don't know what. Maybe it's like she's happy. How's it going, Max and Henry? Taking a break from my course, suffering a bit from imposter syndrome here. It feels like everyone I meet is better than me at ML. Hey, Daedalus, that's the secret. Nobody knows what's happening. No, I mean, practice, right? ML is so much about practice. Unless, of course, you're trying to make your own ML algorithm. Then it's about having an aneurysm until it works, I suppose. I've never done it, but that's what I've heard. My dog is a bully, but I love him so much. I know, it's so bad, right? Because you're like, you're behaving so poorly, but you're so adorable. What to do? But you're so cute. Hi, Tina. Hello, Ecstasy. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Go to sleep, Ecstasy. I boop my cat on the nose when I'm scolding her because she's very cute, but now whenever she gets caught being bad, she comes running up to me and boops her nose. Well, that was counterproductive. It doesn't work very well. I also swear, like with cats or like animals in general, they know that they did something bad, so then they like intentionally act super cute so that you feel bad punishing them. I really, I really feel like that. That's what happens to Boo. It's like she does something bad, and then she just looks at me and like just cuddles me and puts her tail on me like that, and I'm just like, oh, you're so cute. Very intelligent, Boop. Okay, let's do second Pomodoro. Let me turn off this one, turn off that one. Okay, Boop, you're kind of in the way. Okay, let's go. Okay, second Pomodoro finished. Let me turn off my thing. Okay, cool. How's everyone doing? Can you guys allow me to complain for like 1 minute? I'm gonna complain for 1 minute. Dude, why is JavaScript not multi-threaded to begin with? Also, like, why is the documentation so bad? Like, except for the official documentation, everything else is just like, here's some random things for you to guess at. And it's just like, I can't even find the attribute and what things are binded to. And I'm like, oh god. And the other thing I absolutely hate about JavaScript, because I just have to get over, you know how like function definitions, there's like 50 brackets? It's just like, why? Like, it's just so hard to read. Like, why? Yeah, okay, I'm done. That was everything I had to say. Now, Andre, can you explain to me why it's like this? Lay your complaints on us. Vanilla J is so sweet. No, it's like I can't even do this in TypeScript. I'm just like, can I do this in TypeScript? Like, no, I can't do it in TypeScript. Big things, you know how it is. Hardware store. What are you talking about, Dad? Dad's got dad things to do. Hardware to sneeze real loud somewhere, nap on the couch. Goodbye, Dad. Yeah, go do your dad things. That's quite important. You know, how can you be a dad if you don't do dad things? It's like the attributes of a dad and the methods of a dad are those. If you do not do them, then you're not a dad. Bye, Dad. Whatever the question, the answer is God was bad. I agree. I agree. Learn Flutter. It's not that I don't want to do these things. It's just that like the coding the blockchain thing, it's in JavaScript because Node is more well supported than doing the Pythons or something like that. So okay, I'm done complaining. Why can't you do it in TypeScript? I would prefer TypeScript. Again, it's just like it not allow me to do so. Showerson doesn't need documentation. It will just work with all the errors. Really? What kind of JavaScript are you using here? I would like to use your JavaScript. That doesn't work with my JavaScript. And like for when you're like implementing promises, it's like I'm like, first of all, what's a promise? I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I remember promises from like my C days, but then it goes like let self equals this. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. What is this? It's like, okay, in my opinion, JavaScript is like this weird language where you have to control some things, but it's also really dynamic and it's not properly typed. So you get like, it's like Java and C, like it's okay, so it's basically like Python in its flexibility, but then the documentation isn't there and you're just kind of like supposed to guess at these high level things. So it's like if you're gonna be like C or Java, then at least like, you know, like make everything clear that you gotta control everything, but you're all like dynamic and like, you know, you don't have like these controls in place, but then you have to figure things out like that. That doesn't make any sense. I believe TypeScript solves that problem though. Does my mic still work? Okay, yeah. So okay, it's like they can't fix a problem because it will break the internet. Thanks for coming, Dylan. See you next time on Tuesday. Yes. Thanks so much for coming. Oh, I see 20 people dropped off because they don't want to listen to me complain about JavaScript. Okay. Let's do these scoreboards. Okay. So, I'm at my goal. Good job, Tina. That was quite good for the past couple days as well, in terms of habits. Low on the videos, but I also forgot February was it's not a smaller month, it's a shorter month. And same with sponsorships. I might just get 3 videos done this week, this month. Community events, thank you to our wonderful community for doing this. I will take that as putting my thing as one. All right, look at Max. What? I'm just curious. What are you doing these days, Max? What are you doing these days? Midterm prep is on. BD because I must study. That's Tina say. Focus on 2 tasks per day. Do not rise to the level of your goals. Fall to the level of your systems. Credit here goes to James Clear. Okay. Well, you're doing super well. So it looks like you got the balancing between work and school stuff much better, right? I'm so proud of you. Okay, Melts, how are we doing? Okay, cool. So we did some things even though we didn't plan to do some things. Nice. Actual really good on the YouTube stuff as well. Budget is amazing. Intermittent fasting is also amazing. Look at that discipline. Oh, there's like 4, but you're keeping up that streak. Like seriously, this is just like Mel's is my model. Sunset, I want to do at least one of these, and you've been doing great here as well. And social media, way down. A little bit. It's Beefin's birthday today. Ah, I see. Yeah. Makes sense. Anything else? And then we're back down again. Nice. Taylor's, my friend. How are we doing? Actual is greater than goal for some. This is great. It's awesome. So your consistency to be greater than your goal. Yay! Yeah, this is me right now. This is like literally me right now, except with a computer. Anthony. Come on, graphs. You can load. Yay! I like this so much. It's just like it's like, was it mango juice? Or is it a hybrid juice? I think I asked this question before, but I forgot. Goal versus actual. Yay, looking so good. Yep. Nothing for me to say. Everything looks good. Enjoy your juice every day. A juice a day keeps the doctor away. That's not how it goes. You know what I mean. Semester 2. Ideal reality. Nice. We're getting up to the reality for rest of this month. I think you're gonna be able to hit your goal. That's awesome. Very proud of you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, friends. Yeah, everybody's doing great, and I've caught up as well for the scoreboards. Yay! Everything looks good. It's my mic. Okay, you scared me here. Audio's fine. Audio's fine because there's no cat sitting on audio. Tina's scoreboard is just 1s and 0s. One of them are 1s and 0s. Actually, yeah, that's probably true. I was wondering how your perspective on hobbies evolved over time. Interesting question. What's your definition of a hobby? Right back at you. Okay. Okay, if one were to define a hobby as an activity that provides fun and joy with no other intended purpose in mind except for providing one with fun and joy, then I actually think what ended up happening, so okay, this is like pretty sad, but back in college or even like my master's degree, it was really sad because I didn't have any hobbies. All I ever did was like try to do things or like things that I thought was good for me. I'm like, oh, gotta do things, you know. I just like didn't have any hobbies. I mean, I don't know, like, okay, anime is a hobby, but then at that time I was using anime as like a procrastination method, so I didn't have fun watching anime, you know? But as I got older and I got wiser and stuff, yeah, I mean, now I'm a lot better at just doing things for the sake of doing things, as opposed to like either using it as a procrastination tool or doing things because I think that I'm supposed to be doing things, or somebody thinks I'm supposed to be doing things. That's like the 2 traps I used to fall into. So yeah, that's what I do. Hobbies, I guess now it's like biking and stuff. I still just watch a lot of anime, but it's much more enjoyable because I'm not like feeling super guilty about it the entire time. Group 2 always puts us to shame, right? Group 2 is just like just killing it every time. Everybody's like so on top of it. Samurai Jack. My cat is so spoiled that she makes me carry her to the food bowl. Are you serious? What if you don't carry her to the food bowl? She's gonna starve? That's a good definition. What? No fun watching anime? Yeah, before. Like, I would just use it to procrastinate. You know, I'd be watching anime I mean, it's still fun, but then I was just like, you know what I mean, when you like just have that feeling where you're just like doesn't feel good because you're like not supposed to be watching anime and procrastinating, which is really sad. If I don't feel like it helps me, it's hard for me to stay interested. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So I guess to you, hobby is more defined as just something that you enjoy doing. I think that makes sense as well. For me, it's like if I always feel like it's gonna help me or something like that. I mean, one can argue that anime helps me greatly, but that wasn't the intended effect of that. Then it kind of like stresses me out because I'm like, oh, I gotta do that, gotta do these things, you know, even when I don't feel like doing it. Best hobby anyone can have is hand sewing. Interesting. Andre, can you post some pictures of what hand sewings you have done? That? So Andre, you're just like, walking along doing your thing and you're like, this is an excellent time to do my to do my hobby of hand sewing, and then you just like pull out your hand sewing. Is that how it works? Like you just kind of like have your hand sewing things in a backpack with you at all times? I'm actually not sure. Like, what do you need to have for hand sewing? I suppose you would need a needle, some sort of thread, and like a thing to sew it on. Is that all one requires to do hand sewing? Definitely useful. I'm doing it again. So yeah, still man, you're doing it again. You're like hand sewing is useful. Um, where so much are like I do the same traps, right? And it's just like not good. You have to like get out of that. Depends on if you think it's cool or not. Everything is cool. I think the older you get, the more cool things get. It's like if you just showed up in high school with like your hand sewing, they're probably like, "What is this?" But now it's like hand sewing is super cool. I'm not roasting Andre. I'm just wondering what it entails to do hand sewing. I'm just simply trying to learn. Yeah, it was the same with all TV shows I'm watching, right? Shivani, bye everyone. It was a very good time learning with all. Thanks so much for popping in. I'm glad. I tried getting into crocheting and I injured myself for 6 weeks. I'm banned from textiles now. Did you like poke yourself with a crochet needle? Oh no. Kidu, I used to binge watch shows to procrastinate studying for exams the day before the exam. Yeah, that's exactly what I used to do. And I would just feel so bad, Like it's just so sad. Needle thread, the part of the garment, and possibly a tiny scissor. Oh, wait, so you're hand sewing a garment? Is hand sewing not like you have a piece of cloth and then you sew onto cloth? But you're actually sewing something onto a garment. Like what do you sew onto a garment? You're not like fixing it, are you? Like are you fixing the garment or you're actually sewing something onto the garment? Like a flower or something like that. Guys, if you want to laugh hysterically like me, please watch The Office season 5 episode 4. Yeah, I looked it up. I watched it yesterday and cried while laughing. Hope you weren't doing that in a library. Totally have done things like that in the library before. Although I have noticed that if you're talking to yourself and laughing to yourself, people are less likely to get mad at you, just in general. I feel like they're more afraid of you. So that's a tip. I haven't actually watched Office ever. Oh hey, no, just kidding. I think I've watched like a few episodes here and there when I'm with friends, but never properly. Apply some ointment for all the burns. Andre dead. This is rough. Thanks for tips. Wait. Andre, so how do you like what kind of hands? I'm genuinely curious. Why do you guys think I'm being sarcastic? I'm not. I'm genuinely trying to learn here. Like, what do you do onto the garment? Are you fixing it? Okay, you can make alterations or make something from scratch. Currently trying to make like a t-shirt hood. Wait, you can hand sew a t-shirt or a hoodie? Is that not knitting? Like, do you have? Wait, so do you just like get pieces of cloth and then you sew it together? Actually, that makes sense. I thought you like did like tiny sewings until it became a shirt. Wait, so how do people actually make a shirt? Is it called weaving? Like how do you make the fabric to begin with? That's like off topic. Oh, okay, but I see what you mean. So you're like getting the pieces of cloth and then you make it into your shirt. That sounds really difficult because it's like you have to get the armholes correct and stuff because then it doesn't fit. Interesting. So I guess that's like a lot of planning, right? Like you can't just like randomly sew things. Damn, Andre, your hobbies. You have such cool hobbies. You do hand sewing, you do landscaping, you do woodwork. Very cool. And you do the JavaScripts too, I suppose. You know, better to be scared in a library than annoying. Oh, it's like very annoying as well. It's just that if you're talking to other people, they might kick you out, right? But if you're just sitting there talking to yourself, which is how I like to study, like doing active recall and stuff, or like thinking through a problem, then they're less likely to kick you out. Yeah. That's a tip. Yeah, correct. Not that would be weaving or knitting. I see. You can crochet to make a sweater too with balls of yarn. That I know. I'm wearing a t-shirt hoodie right now. And maybe Andre can make you one. Do you make hoodies from scratch? Highly recommend. No regrets. Crocheting. Henrik, Tina, you're awesome. Discovered this space in one of the high spots in my year so far. Thanks a lot. See you guys. Have a good one. I'm so glad. See you on Tuesday. I knit a wee napkin for my mom when I was 15. Oh, is that like a what is the napkin that is reusable called again? A cloth napkin. No, there's a word for it. Like the thing that the people used to use in the olden days. Someone tell me what it's called. I can't remember. It's like not a hand cloth. What is that called? Okay, I need to wait until someone tells me what that is called. This is really bothering me. Handkerchief, yes. Yes, a handkerchief. I swear my English is just like the more I do STEM stuff and like the more I code, my English just gets worse and worse. Like I really don't. It's just quite sad, you know? Isn't a doily like a doily is not a loincloth, is it? I'm thinking of a loincloth. Handkerchief. Handkerchief, yes. Yeah, how do you spell that? I don't know. Close. Washcloth, it's thicker. Yeah, a washcloth is like the thing that you wash your feet with, right? What is doily? It's not okay, so handkerchief, napkin, doily, washcloth, and a loincloth. Yes. Doily is like a coaster. Oh, okay. Okay. Tina will only be speaking SQL keywords in a few years. Yeah, pretty much. It's like just like saying these things. Like, you know, I was talking to someone like yesterday and that there was like ambiguous words and I'm like, why do we need to use natural languages? Like natural languages introduce problems such as this, you know, like you forgot what these words mean and stuff. And there's no document. Oh, actually, there is documentation. That's what a dictionary is. Wow. A hanky. Breezy. Like cheeky breeky. I don't know if you guys know that reference. It's like a coaster made of. Oh wait, so if it's a coaster made of fabric, what if it gets dirty? Do you just put it in the washing machine? Wouldn't it fall apart? Also, how do you get coffee out of it? Or tea? Actually, that's a good question. How do you like wash your handkerchief? It just seems like I know people like blow their noses on it and stuff. I don't know if it just feels kind of weird. Like you blow your nose and you put it back in your pocket and then like you just wash it. Like do you just throw it into the I don't know. Do you throw it into like the dishwasher instead of like with all your other clothes in the laundry? Yeah, Boris. Yeah, Life of Boris. Yes, no man, I love Life of Boris. In the washing machine. But then what if it gets gross and it gets on everything else? So maybe you should put it in like in the dishwasher. Nikki, a loincloth like the middle of a skirt without the sides. Yes, that's what sumo wrestlers wear. A loincloth. Although one has to wonder, how does a loincloth, how do you keep a loincloth in place? It's essentially, it's like a thong, I guess. It's like a braided thong with a piece of cloth in the front. But how do you like keep the piece of cloth secured? It's an excellent question, I think. A okay, it gets clean in the wash with all the other dirty clothes. But then like the nasty stuff, like what if it gets I don't know, that just feels weird. It's like it gets everywhere. I suppose it does get clean at some point. But what if it doesn't? I would assume that you hold using your loins. But how do you hold it in place using your loins? Like, do you have to actively hold it with your loins? Or is there some fashion of securing it to your loins? I come back and talk about thongs. Yeah, now I'm talking about like loincloths and how a loincloth is a braided thong. I can hand wash plus washing machine, but hand washing is so gross because then you have to touch it. But then you have to touch it. Ew. I was like, how do you wash your loincloth? Like, I feel like loincloths are quite delicate, you know? Alright, I'm gonna go now before I say something else really weird. You know, we're just talking about normal things about the loincloths and such. Can someone give me some tortoises so I can leave? You know how like a bunch of people drop off. Like we go from like 70 down to 40 or so. They just like miss all the wonderful discussions that we have afterwards. Well, you're missing out. You're lost. Can you please run faster? Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Add Velcro to the loins. Like, do you stitch it onto your loins? Um, Thank you, friends. Thank you, Kid. No, no, Kid, you not give me any. Thank you, Tony. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Panda, Sugar. Oh, thank you, Kidu. Now you've given me some. Thanks, Andre. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thank you, Ibrahim. You were hiding. All right, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday and the rest of your week. And have a wonderful Monday. Goodbye.